in that type of position.
Yes.
That's not made for the weak.
No.
It's not.
That's not made for
It's
the
a
weak.
special person.
Mhm.
It has to be a special person. For that.
And you're tapped and has been one of those special people for 19 plus years.
Man.
Yes, truly blessed, and I adore it.
That's big. Cause I mean, I've been in the hospital, right? And I see come in and our doctors come in and I this, that, and the third. But like I say, the mindset to be there and not regular shifts.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
You know, we some people complain about, oh, I gotta work 10 hours, oh, I gotta work 12 hours. But y'all can look up and be 72 hours
Oh
in
yeah, exactly. That's
with no
correct.
sleep, no rest,
Yeah.
have barely even ate.
Tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's most definitely
Yes.
one of the biggest things.
Mm.
And so for everybody that don't know, this beautiful woman right here is my mother.
Yeah.
This is my mom.
And this is my auntie.
Look, and so
Or like we say in the South, ain't it?
ain't it? Yeah. And I'm really excited because my mama do not like to be on the camera. My
True.
mama do not like to be taking a lot of pictures.
True.
And so the fact that she did this for me today, I am very excited, and I just want to tell
Honored.
you I appreciate you
Thank
very
Love
much
you.
for
Thank you
that,
for that.
especially. And also, my birthday is Monday.
Ooh,
and
we
so-
got the, ooh, we got the birthday girl. Ooh, we got the, ooh, we got the birthday girl.
So she most definitely did this as part of my birthday gift because that's the only way I could kind of coerce her into saying yes. But I appreciate her for it still.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air.
And then she said she has been in the medical field for years.
Years.
And anybody that knows anything about the medical field, it wears and tears on your mental health with her being, she's basically an essential worker, first responding to people's health. Like I always have been working with in that field, her and my grandmother and some of my other family members. And it's just exciting because I think because they were in the medical field and they were helping people, that's what kind of made me drawn to be a police officer to help people. So I appreciate y'all for
Thank you
leading
for
the
your
way.
service.
Thank you for your service.
Your
for
service.
Sure. And so it was something that we were speaking on offline that we want to talk about today. For those of you on TikTok and YouTube, are y'all getting the right amount of rest?
Yes.
Are y'all getting the right amount of rest? And so family ties goes with your mental health. It goes with how you eat, how you sleep. And if you have a family, you married, you got kids, you probably not getting the most rest that you could get because you working, you trying to take care of business, and you may not be eating enough food. And so all of that goes together. And so what was you speaking about, Mr. Viser?
I was speaking about rest, about actually putting the devices down.
Yes.
Actually shutting things down, turning off the TV. I know most people like they series to be watching and this, that, and the third, but it your body can only take so much.
Right.
Your mind can only take so much. Like I was telling Amy, I worked so much one week that when I got off that Saturday, it just felt like a gravitational pull
Man.
pulling me down. I couldn't keep my eyes open. You know, I could barely pick my feet up. You know, I was trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? And when I got home, my partner, he hit me, what you know? I said, man, I'm finna lay it down.
Right.
He said, man, I hear it in your voice. and we could push ourselves and continue pushing ourselves. But if we do not rest, because this is a machine.
Yes.
You are a machine.
Yes.
And some machines need rest.
They do. Gotta
You
power
know?
them off.
Yeah, 'cause like I was, remember, I ain't talking about a battery.
Yeah.
You can run a battery. Eventually that battery is gonna
Yeah.
run down.
Yeah.
You know, just like our phones. Some people don't even turn their phones off for 1 minute, 2 minutes, and let them rest.
Right.
You know, completely off,
Oh yeah, they gotta be powered off.
powered off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And just look at the different mechanisms. Planes rest, cars gotta
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
You know, trucks, everything has to have a rest period.
Right.
Even being an over-the-road CDL driver, they give you a 34-hour reset.
Oh yeah, and they turning you down.
And they
you can't even work.
Can't do nothing. You know, and then I know in the medical field, that rest comes in spots, so it's not taken lightly.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, man, I applaud all you doctors, nurses,
Yeah.
practitioners.
Come on, let's go.
It's put the there you go right there, yeah. Because Because resting, people always thinking, oh man, I got to rest. Sometimes you need to rest your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just shut it.
Just shut it. Just zip it up.
Look, that's just like what they say, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say
it
nothing at all. And sometimes you can need to keep it to yourself.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Right, because, you know, we can be real and 100, right? But it's just some things you just don't say.
Better left unsaid.
It's better left unsaid. When the no is in the no,
Right.
you know.
You know.
Yeah.
What they say, what's understood don't have to be explained.
At all.
Look, and so since I have this beautiful woman on here, I'm not gonna let up. So tell us a little bit about how you view mental health. What is mental health to you?
Oh, mental health is challenging to me. It's challenging to everyone. Because, for one thing, sometimes you could think, okay, it's going to happen. Okay, I did it this time. And then it could be a letdown. And then that letdown leads into that mental health because it's just like, okay, I know I did it. I know, it was going to work this time, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
So then it goes to, okay, now what I got to do next. And some people have a first time, they'll got a second time, then they have a third time. Okay, if I don't do it this time, okay, I'm gonna do it this way. But some people don't have that way. So that's when it comes to, okay, that letdown. Then the letdown goes to a slump. Then the slump goes into a spiraling down. And so it happens, but don't let that keep you down.
Right.
Come on.
That's when you have to climb back up and say, okay, what's the second thing I'm gonna do? Okay, that first time it didn't work out.
Right.
So you know what? Let's have a second solution. And then you have to pray your way out of it. And then it's so good to have friends that you could talk to pull you out of it.
Come
It's
on.
nothing to be ashamed of
Right.
because that's life.
Yeah.
Life happens, and everything is not gonna go your way, and everything is not gonna be perfect. But it's nothing wrong with having someone that you could talk to one-on-one that you feel comfortable with.
Yes.
Yeah, say that.
That you feel comfortable
Yeah.
with.
Like they are a safe space.
That's
for you.
right.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That can hold business.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
that
Come
can
on.
that can
That's
hold
right.
truth.
That's
Come on.
right.
You know, we got too many talkers out there.
Right. Channel 2 News.
Channel 2 doing not like that. Channel Talk News. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
Channel I need to talk, and we got too many people out here that we supposed to have a confidant, right? But that confidant is speaking your business to
Yes.
Right. Oh yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
else.
And that's why
Yeah.
I said the news.
The news,
'Cause
yeah.
They want you to read all about it. Tell about did you hear with such and such? What happened to? And it's one thing I tell people, you're not gonna help nobody with what happened, and you can't help come up with a solution, man.
You
What
don't
are you
need to be there.
doing? Like,
Right.
don't even say nothing.
right.
Oh, somebody
That's right.
asked us how we doing. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? We doing
good.
well. Doing very well.
Shout out to my people on YouTube and TikTok. We
What's
appreciate y'all
happening?
for tapping in always. KRB, as always. We appreciate y'all for allowing us on the platform.
Correct.
And so, y'all said so many good things. But what I want to tap in on is how you said about having a good friend that you could depend on.
Let's elaborate.
And how many times have we felt like we could do that with our family and
Yeah,
couldn't?
that's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And that's why I feel so strongly about family ties, because I have a family member, and those of you that know don't know by when I say this. And for somebody to ask you who is your blood in regards to different things that's happening, why are we talking? Why are we saying that? That's unnecessary. Like
Yeah,
if
that's
somebody
right.
is your family, your friends, or whatever, if I'm trusting somebody with some information, or if I'm trusting myself, my space with this person, it shouldn't matter how anybody
That's
else
right.
feels about it,
That's
because
right.
I feel comfortable, I feel safe.
Right.
And I love that you are able to show us that just because somebody isn't blood related
And
to
that's
us,
correct.
that still doesn't make them not my family.
Family,
And
right.
that's
Don't,
right.
you don't have to have the same grandma, the same auntie as me, the same uncle as me for me to count you as a family member. And I just appreciate that upbringing, that openness, that
That's
open-mindedness. And I thank you guys, of course, for always helping me and supporting me in everything I do.
Correct.
Because if I didn't have y'all support, I probably would still do it because that's how I am. But it does help.
It
Yeah.
does help.
You know, it does help knowing that my brother let me come in here at Famous J's.
6505 Couch Street. If you're in H-Town, Houston, Texas, come on, stop by and get everything you need
Come
for
on
your
here.
head.
And get your hair cut the famous way. You hear
That's
me?
right. These hands.
But on a serious note, with my mom being a entrepreneur for all of these years,
Entrepreneurship at its
man,
finest.
and people always tell me, man, you just be doing all this stuff. How you even know you could do that? Because I watched my mama do that.
See?
I watched my mom.
A
I
great
watched
example.
I watched my grandfather do it. I watched my great grandmother do it out of her house.
Mm.
So it's just like seeing these things. I was bred to be an entrepreneur. I was bred to do things in my own way, in my own light.
Yes.
And that's how I promote and push my kids, other people's kids, my students, my mentees. It's all about loving on people and letting them be them.
That's
Because
right.
we're going to all mess up. We're going to all have mistakes. And I don't even consider some stuff a mistake. I just see like this is a learning experience.
Exactly.
Correct.
I did it this way, like you said. The first time it didn't work. The second time it didn't work. The third time, okay, it didn't work. So I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So what am I doing wrong? And so I'm solution oriented. And people say, man, you'll just do it until you get it right. Yeah, because how else am I gonna learn?
Yeah.
Like,
That's right.
how else I'm gonna learn? It's plenty of times, y'all, where I was trying to do the podcast and trying to do this, and I had to stop and start over and stop and start over. But
Right.
we got on there. Even if we end up just being on the air for 30 minutes, we got on there.
We on now.
We got it done.
We on now. We here.
And we here. And so now I have made it on this platform, the podcast, like all of this, with the help of my beautiful family. I have made it to episode 63. And I don't
63.
count that like,
That's not light.
you know, like
that's not
that's,
light. Mm-mm.
and to me that is big. And I was listening to something earlier and they were saying stop putting little in the front of what you're doing. Ain't
I'm-
nothing little about what I'm doing.
I'm glad
it's
you
big
said
everything. Big Jess.
This a
The biggest, the
footnote.
largest.
The footnote for Leah, right? Beware of people who come to you and you tell them about something and they say, yeah, I know, yeah, congratulations on your little
love.
old job. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a nice little old car.
Yeah.
You know, that you got some little old money.
How
you
your
know
little
what I'm saying?
business
How your
going?
little business going?
Yeah.
I stop people
That's
right
it.
there.
Right
I say,
there.
ain't nothing little about anything. This is big.
Yes.
That's your big car. That's
Yeah.
your big business.
Come on.
You know, that's your big movements.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing little. So how would you feel if I'm coming to you talking about how that little old dream you had?
Exactly.
You're gonna get offended.
Don't
That's
be
right.
offended.
That's right.
As you should.
As you should get offended.
And what you said right there, that's big. You should be offended when somebody is trying to lowball what you worked hard for, put your sweat and tears and blood in.
Yeah, live.
Because anything anybody do or any goal you accomplish, you had to put in some work. You had
Right.
to put in some time. You had to sacrifice things to reach a goal. And so, yeah, don't belittle nothing I be doing, because for one, I might knock all this stuff over me.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm talking about
yeah, for real.
I'm more of an action executor.
Yeah.
Like, don't play
You
with your
gonna
mama.
get checked.
And
I had these
Not
kinfolk
play
that
with
tell you, let them call me. Kinfolk, where you at?
Right.
Ask them how I'm coming.
Man, look, this man don't even care about what happened. You hear me? I was just trying to have a talk with him one day. He talking about sending me your location. Sir, hold on. No, we good. But,
I'm
you know.
coming. You know what I'm saying? But that's the deal. Is too many of us that's high vibrational letting a low vibrational person tell us about what's little.
Yeah.
You know, or
Yeah.
what's little, or you did something. Oh, that's a little something. You know, now in my time, my energy,
Yeah.
19 years in the medical field and
Man,
counting.
come on, man.
That's not
let's
lit.
clap it up again for that.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a long time to be doing something.
Episode 63.
Come on.
That's not live.
Come on, at all.
You know what I'm saying? Over 15 years, Class C to L holder.
Come on here.
That's
know,
not
right?
live.
Come on here.
You see what I'm saying? KERB online. What y'all doing and what we are doing is not live.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? Everything is big business,
Big
progress.
business.
You know, and that, because that live, talking to somebody who don't know how to receive it in their mental, they'll take it the wrong way and they whole day will be,
And that's correct.
they whole day will be off.
Yeah.
They mind, you know, because I've never known about depression until I experienced it.
Come on.
I used to look at my partners and look at different, man, I'm depressed. What's that? Ain't nobody depressed around here. But when I tore my Achilles and had to lay on my
Come
back
on here.
and couldn't do nothing for
Made a
nothing.
believer out of you, didn't it?
Man, then depression was talking every day. I was fighting them every day, rebuking and everything,
Come on.
you know?
Yeah.
Not only the depression, but everything else that comes in from being let's say a mover and a shaker.
Come on.
When you can't be a mover and a shaker no more,
Right.
you're limp, you're handicapped.
When you used
know,
to making something
When
shake
you
at
used
any
to making
time.
something shake. And not only that, I'm filling out for food stamps. I'm trying to do disability. I'm getting denied across the board.
Come on.
And now it's not even about me. It's about that little one in that next room that need to eat, need to be provided for. You know, that situation right there made me a whole different person and really a whole different beast coming up out of me. Because I told myself, I'm on my back, I'm looking at the ceiling,
Yeah.
and I'm saying, okay, God, spiritualness, whatever it is, you got my attention, what's up?
Come on.
What's happening?
Yeah.
I'm here. You got where you at? Come on, sit down on the
Right.
side of the bed. Let's have a talk.
Yeah.
Let's get it. And then I told myself, right after that, my partner Adrian knocked on the door. He came in, he said, Viser, man, you still in the bed? This ain't you.
Yeah.
I said, I know. He said, man, you need to get up. I said, man, Adrian, when I get up from this bed and I start moving around, I'm not stopping.
That's it.
I'm not stopping.
That's it. And I love that you said that. I was talking to my mom about this, what was it, the other week. I have really bad sinus and allergies problems, Lord help me. And so anybody that know me, they know. Sometimes I might sound like a 500-pound woman because I'm like literally trying to breathe so heavily and I just can't through my nose or whatever. And so I was having a feeling like I may be about to have a sinus infection. And when I get those, y'all, it takes me down for days. And I felt it. And I said, man, now let me give me some apple cider vinegar. Right. Let me make me some tidies. Like, let me get it together. And one morning I got up and I said, man, if I don't get out this bed, I'm going to be down for a while. I felt it. And so, y'all, I took everything I gave me, but I got out the bed, and after I got out the bed, I was moving. Then I did the show that night. That was the night we did the show, the last Saturday. And I'm like so happy that I pushed and I got out of that bed and I did the things that I needed to because I wouldn't be able to reach so many goals that I did that night. I had one of my shorts, we got so many views on the show. I ain't got that many views on the short in a while, so had I not did that, I would have missed that opportunity of pushing that information to somebody because I don't take this lightly. Everything I'm saying is not always for me. I'm saying it for somebody else. I done had people from different parts of the town or the world just asking me, how did you do this? What made you do a podcast? And how did you get started? Or how could I be of service to you? Like, people have just asked me the different things that they can do. And I made contact with friends. A friend that I met online ended up helping me celebrate my birthday. Like, it's just, you never know what you know until you know.
That's right.
Let me put a footnote down. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Go for it.
I want to give a shout out to Pastor Victor Jackson in Cedar Hill, Texas.
Shout out.
Building the Kingdom Community Church.
Shout out.
This man has been a dominant, prominent figure in my life since the age of 18.
Oh, right. That's a long time.
Yeah. When we speak about family, they adopted me in. Valencia, Michelle.
I remember. Okay.
You know, my God people. I love them, but this man right here, no matter what goes on, no matter how high you are, matter how low you are,
come on,
the truth will be put in front of you.
Man.
And that's what we say about friends and family, and you don't have to be blood to be
That's
family.
Right. That's right.
This man restructured my mind on how to be a man. Let's say it like that.
Come on.
You know, because we talk about our past and what we experienced coming up, but meeting him, his testimony is when I met him, he was just coming out for crack.
Okay.
When I met him, he was just being remarried to Mama Ramona.
Okay.
When I met him, he was just starting the moving business,
Okay.
which was a full ministry that I was glad to be a part of.
All right.
Because you know you want to get praise the Lord, but you want to get some
Oh,
money
yeah.
too.
Right.
You want to get some money
That's
too.
right.
So, Pastor Victor Jackson, I want to give you your flowers.
Yes.
If you're in
White
Cedar Hill,
Melon.
Texas,
Yes.
on Sunday mornings, man, stop by right there on Beltline, Building the Kingdom Community Church off of 67 and Beltline in
All
Cedar
right.
Hill. Pastor Jackson, First Lady Ramona Jackson, I love y'all. I thank y'all to this day. At 47 years old, they still call me their son.
Aw.
You
I
know,
love that.
that truth, and that's one of the main people I was talking to facing depression.
Okay.
Because he was like, son, what are you doing? I said, I'm laying on my back, Dad. I'm getting no feeling. He said, I hear it in your voice. He said, this is what you do. If you can get out the bed, find somebody to go help.
Yeah.
I said, what you mean?
Exactly.
He said, if you ain't doing good, somebody else ain't doing good, go help them, then that'll make you feel good.
That's
It'll make
it.
them
That's
feel
right.
good.
That's it.
That's right.
You say, I say,
Come on.
the logic in that. You say,
Yes.
it's simple.
Yes.
And talk to him about money. Hey, Dad, you got about $5 I can borrow. You talking
Yeah.
about $5 what? Dollars? 5 cents? 500?
Yeah.
I say, no, I need about $5K. He said, woo! He said, boy, let me ask your mama. Your mama get on the phone. She say, son, we have it. We want to give it to you, but this is a road for you and God.
Yeah.
Every time. This is
Yeah.
a road for you and God.
Yeah.
So they push the relationship of spiritualness, of what we believe in.
Exactly.
Come on.
Like I say, if we say we're Christians or we say we believe and we're spiritual, why do we pray? Why do we pay tithes and offerings?
Come on.
Why do we meet on Sundays? Why
Yeah.
do we go to Bible study? Why do we do devotionals? And that all that, and in that one time of I can't do it or it can't be done or
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
all that's removed.
Yeah. It
You
gotta
know?
be.
And when it's supposed to be stronger, like, okay, no matter what go on,
Come on.
my faith is going to sustain me.
Sustain
right.
me. Man.
My belief is going to sustain me. So shout out to all the people who believe, who
Come
made
on.
it from depression,
Shout
who
out.
made it from anxiety, because that's
That's
another
right.
big
Oh,
thing in
yeah,
our
it
community.
is.
Everybody sitting
Anxiety.
up here for sure. Look, so I know I joke around a lot, y'all, because I'm a jokester. But
Right.
what I learned is a lot of times when I'm feeling like nervous or if I any emotion that is not appealing, I'll joke. And that really brings me out of my thoughts, my funks. And I think that's important because I end up making other people laugh in tune because and they like, how you laughing about this and you going through all this stuff? I say, man, you gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah, that's a true statement.
Exactly.
Everybody
That's
thought
right.
that was
And-
cliche, but that is
it's-
really a true
I'm talking
statement.
about it's so many days. I just bust out laughing. And I was riding with my mom the other day. She said, why are you laughing? I said, I'm laughing at myself. So I'm just
Got
laughing
to.
at me. Cause ain't no way this is real. Ain't no way. And it's like some stuff you feel like deja vu, like I know this not happening again.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm talking about, okay, God, I thought I read this part of the story already. Like it's another part. Like it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
series or
Yeah.
something. So and
But
it's
you know what? Sometimes God take you back to that same place because you missed something.
yeah.
And he wants you to regroup and take that good view on what you missed before.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes that happens.
You know how I just received that? I received that like we watching a movie.
Come on.
We done watched this movie 12 to 15 or 30 times.
And you always do. You catch something.
You catch
yeah.
something different
Yeah.
in that movie, no
Yeah.
matter how many times
How
you
many
know your
times?
favorite movie, no matter how many
I'm talking
times
about
I watch.
favorite
Yeah.
movie.
Man, no matter how many times I watch Juice,
Come on
no matter
here.
how many times I watch Above the Rim,
Come on here.
I see something different after
Mine is-
all these years.
Come on.
Man,
Every time.
every time. Man.
Look, mine is what love got to do with it. Shout out to my girl.
Shout out what love got to do with it.
Sure, man. My girl Tina, people miss you, baby. Angela Bassett, she did that thing, was looking good and still looking good.
Still looking
Look,
good.
y'all, just real fast. I love that woman. Lord have mercy. Angela Bassett, I literally drink water and lemon in the morning because of her.
Oh.
She say that's how she starts her day off every day.
Water and lemon.
Yes, and the goal is to, be as close to that fine as possible.
Yeah, keep
You know
it
what I'm
tight,
saying?
keep
I'm
it
talking about
right.
keep it right, keep it tight. And the people tell me, you always working. I said, baby, look, y'all, I got a goal in my mind.
This a personal goal.
This is a personal goal.
To the heart
Somebody
goal.
look, yeah, sure. Whoever don't know. That's on y'all. But I tell you, that baby looks amazing.
Yes,
she
she
does
does.
amazing things. And you never, not that we don't know her personally, of
Right.
course, but with all the stuff going on in the world and also going on in the entertainment, I haven't heard nothing about the woman. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sometimes it's not even about
Yeah.
hearing what you've been describing is presentation.
For
Yes,
sure.
Exactly.
Her
That's
presentation to the public,
Mm-hmm.
can also give a little insight into the private.
Come on.
right. Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Your public, some people public persona, you already, that's just,
Right.
that's acting, that's,
Yeah.
but from Angela Bassett, I can agree, I get a real sense of nurture, of nature,
Come on.
of family, discipline.
Yes.
I'm on
The
it.
discipline for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm on it in my relationship. I don't know what she believe in,
Yeah.
but whatever she
Yeah.
believe in, she
She
holds
believe
tight.
in it.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so shout out Angela Bassett.
All
I'm just
right.
saying, I love to
Yes,
see my
yes.
people
You
doing
got my
big
kinfolk
things.
glowing right here.
Who is this regardless how many you have been about okay. I don't know what they're talking about. Okay. So look y'all,
Yeah.
when I tell you that I have no problem with nobody giving us inputs or whatever you want to
At
talk
all.
about. But whenever we doing anything, y'all, I just like everybody to be respectful. And
Right.
sometimes I don't always see what people saying on YouTube, TikTok, or whatever. But when I catch it, I ain't tripping because I'm not easily offended. My mama will tell y'all, I can kill this. Like, whatever y'all say, cool. But just be respectful because a lot of my viewers and, my people I do work with, they don't like to see negative things. And that bother them when people say bad stuff about
It's
me.
the whole
It
thing.
don't
For
bother me.
you tapping in and want doing something disrespectful and everything, just log off. Going on about your business. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to, you know what? I rebuke you. You know what I'm saying? I straight up rebuke you. In the precious and holy name. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. Take that on somewhere else. Take your miserable self on. You need to go have a talk with God and what you believe in.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, with whoever you are, you're going to get prayed for.
That.
Exactly.
You
It's
know what
already
I'm saying? Shoot, fly, shoot. Shoot,
Don't
fly,
bother me.
shoot. Don't bother me.
One bit might say, go on and get it.
Go on and get it. Go on somewhere. Go on with all that. Go on with all that. But we just want to thank the high vibrational
Come on.
positiveness
Come on.
that I'll be real. I step down on it. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying?
Yeah.
We don't need don't put the foot on your neck. You
Neck.
understand what I'm saying?
So we ain't letting up.
We ain't letting up. We ain't letting up. Foot on your neck.
Look, I just want to say once again that I appreciate you, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of times people will say different things about mother-daughter relationships or how people in the family, especially in the black community, as they love to say. And for a fact, nothing has been perfect about none of my life, for sure. But when I tell you, regardless if my mom and I are on the best talking terms or on the same page or
Testify.
even, she still shows me that she loves me in different ways. Even if I do cut up and
ain't no Charlie Kirk allegations on this.
Yeah.
This is black love, black family to
Yeah.
the fullest. Those percentages or your mindset about how the black community is or the Mexican community
Right.
or whatever immigrant community
Come on.
is, it is shattered by numbers
Yes, it is.
and that they take.
Mhm.
So we are in the lower percentile of violence and all that. That pale skin
Come on.
is the highest of everything and the evil of everything. This right here is true black love and true respect.
Right.
Minus what's being projected
Yeah.
or what Hollywood want to project or books want to project
Oh,
or
yeah.
anybody in their conscience want, they monkeys and they this and they that. But if we were so much of that, why do you get so much of your life from us, our
Come
culture?
on here.
You understand
Come on.
what I'm saying? That irks me right there.
No, that's the truth.
You see what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of things on this earth that would not be here or be in effect if it wasn't for a black person.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Some brown, some Hispanic, some Puerto Rican, some Indian.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
right.
some Irish.
Yes.
You know,
Sure.
just on and on. Some Asian.
Yeah. And that's
It's a whole lot of things that wouldn't be in the working. And for
Talk
a
about
pale-skinned
bad
individual to tell me that I'm not worth nothing and I'm volatile and I'm this and I'm that, look in the mirror, homeboy. That comb that you using
Come
was
on.
made for
Yeah.
a black person.
Yeah.
That engine that was stolen and patented, but not by a black person, but by Ford, that was
Yeah.
the Wright brothers wasn't the first people to take flight.
Come on.
It was us. But our history they try to thumb down our history so much that we was just slaves. No, we was kings, we was pharaohs,
Yeah.
we was queens. We held kingdoms down.
Come on.
Worldwide, Moors.
Yeah.
We taught Pale how to wash their butts.
That part, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Look into your history, my young people. It's not what they say. We've been whitewashed across the board.
Yeah.
Go to the Vatican and see how real it is.
Look, I'm feeling like on the cool that was needed to be said, and I don't know who needed to hear it,
Yeah.
but it's good that you said it. I do my best to promote positivity in every way, but what you said was most definitely real. And even though everybody may not agree, but that's on y'all. Everybody is, trying to get themselves together.
Right.
Everybody needs to pay attention to self and look in that mirror,
Look at
like you
self.
said. Because I'll tell people, I'm a self-regulate every time. I was in a training these last few days, and everybody don't know, but I was a police officer for years prior to all of this
gun and
stuff.
badge.
And so I was doing the training to update my license. And in the midst of the training, we did a run through of different things. And when I went for the next time where they critiqued it, I caught myself doing exactly what they told us not to do. And I pivoted and I moved in the process of it. And so at the end of it, he say, you had me a little nervous, but then I saw you remembered that you messed up in that area and you hurried up and changed it right in the moment.
Yes.
And so, and that, I always can take something from my everyday life and apply it to everything. I just feel like with that, that's how we do in life.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody don't
most
self-check.
times,
Yeah,
most
everybody don't
times,
self-check.
most times.
Yeah.
And that made me realize I've been doing it my whole life. Okay, that don't work. Okay, so cool. Just like how long it took me to get my cosmetology. Like, I took that test so many times. I always talk about it because it was so serious. I've never taken a test that many times in my life. I consider myself a pretty good test taker, but that cosmetology test, y'all, that state board exam, I took that test for about 4 times. And baby, when I tell you there's one license that I keep up to date at all times, because what we not gonna do is have to take that test.
Right. That's how I feel about my CDL. I swore, I scraped, I struggled. I met a guy in school. He said, Visor, what are you doing? You know it. What are you doing? You know this. I say, man, I know it, but when I'm sitting there and I'm on that computer, it's just blank.
Right.
I'm like, what the heck? What's going on?
We say it turned into a whole other
Man, boy, another fight, boy. You talking about anxiety at the highest. You see what I'm saying? Different things like that when we know.
Right, you know that you know.
Know that you know, but it still don't translate.
Yeah.
So how can I not throw my mind down, but get my mind to translate
lock
this?
in.
Lock in. You see what I'm saying? So what is one thing in your life, Miss Felicia Visor, or a couple of things in your life that you felt that you had to truly lock in? Like it was the test of all tests, and when you felt, once you knocked that out, you saw the light. You saw the light at the end of the tunnel. You breathed a little bit better. Can you give us an example?
My biggest thing is building up my house.
Come on.
Talking about depressed, mental health, anxiety. It was all there. Because in my mind, I had it, in one way, but it didn't come out that way.
Yeah.
So that was my biggest struggle. I mean, that was my biggest thing, climbing up that hill, trying to see the top of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not all the way up the hill and seeing the
But it's
view,
looking good, y'all.
but I'm in the middle of it. And I'm telling you, the anxiety is less, the stress is less, the depression is less, because when you walk in the hallway and you have a vision,
Right.
but when that vision does not play out like you think it should,
Right.
It's rough.
it have you in a whole different way, guys. And that's
Yeah.
with anything.
Yeah.
You know, you think you got this job and you done studied for it, you done dressed a certain kind of way
Right.
for the interview,
Yeah.
and you know you went in there and you got it.
You did your thing.
When you got out of there and you wait a couple of days and they call and say, ma'am, I'm sorry, you know, you was really good, or you know, you meet all the
Yeah.
qualifications, but you just didn't have this.
Uh-huh.
You was almost up to the hill,
Right.
but you didn't make it all the way to the view.
That's it.
But
like
that was
that.
my biggest
You was
thing.
always up to the hill,
Yeah.
but you didn't make it
I
to the
didn't
view.
make it to the view. And that's
So
that's
the
one of my
elevator
biggest
stops.
yeah, that is one of my biggest things, and one of my biggest things in life was that, because I had to do it on my own.
Yeah.
You know, I have no one to turn to the left or to the right, you know, and it was a goal that I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm that kind of person, when I set my mind on something, that's where I want it.
Yes.
Right.
No
Y'all
matter
hear
what
that? That's
nobody
where I get it
say.
from. That's most definitely what I
You
get
just
it
heard
from.
an example right there.
So, because people like, you just gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
doing it
gonna do
anyway. It came to my mind, so I'm
Right.
supposed to do it. Like,
Yeah.
why would it come in my mind?
But I like what you said, Auntie. You had it in your mind one way,
I
but it
did.
came out another way. So when it came out another way, now back in mind is an adjustment.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
How am I gonna adjust
Yeah.
to this and to that? Okay,
Yeah.
it hit my mind, hit my heart, and it hurt my feelings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So
And
you
the process.
you the process
Yeah.
with all that.
Yeah.
So I get this too from that. You didn't operate in no feeling.
Come on.
You operated in projection.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You didn't, oh, my feeling, I did what? You said, okay, ooh, it didn't come out. Oh,
It did.
let me look, let me
Yeah,
survey
yeah.
this. Let
Yeah.
me look at it a different way, and let's see how we can get back to that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it helps you see that that's not the way it was supposed to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, it could be
And you're
that.
right.
Because if it didn't go that way, okay, well, it's not supposed to happen this way. Not that
Yeah.
it's not supposed to happen.
That's right.
But not that way. Not that, you know, you're not going to get a house, but you're not going to get that house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Either not at that time.
Not at
Not
that
at the
time.
time.
Not at
Ooh.
that time. Because it's a time and place for everything.
Everything.
That was so cliche, but it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Timing,
Come on.
man, timing is so
Man, look.
valuable
Valuable.
and so a necessity in what we do and how we try to place things in our life to get done.
And everything.
In everything. You know, even though they say, you know, God don't work on time, a day is like 1,000 years, 1,000 years like a day.
Yeah.
But within us and our creation,
Yes,
Come on.
that's right.
that clock, this clock,
Yeah.
that 12 to 6, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that clock,
Come on.
we are subjugated to that in what we do.
Come on.
Yeah.
That time waits for no one.
And what
No
no
way.
one.
And I know that's what really pushes me. People always tell me I have I got a lot of dip on my chip. And somebody told me that, so I've been using it ever since. So man, you got a lot of dip on your chip. And at first I'm like, you know, you got your nerve, but I'm learning what I've learned to take things as a compliment always.
Always.
Like I joke about my grandmother. Shout out to Grandma Diane, love you, baby. So
Hey.
she would always tell me, well, if you don't think it, nobody will. Because either she'll be talking about like what I had on or what something I said or something. And I use it to my advantage now because that's the truth. If I don't think it, then nobody will.
That's right.
And so nobody, I'm making all these hashtags with my name, just working, just here to help. But it's a thing now. I can't talk to none of my friends or family or even people that follow me. And they're like, girl, I'm just getting ready to something. You know what I'm saying? And so it turned into a thing.
Yeah.
But at first, you know, y'all laughing at me. But now y'all, now
They
it's
following
just
you.
in case.
Yeah, following you.
And so y'all, the shirts are coming soon with the
Hey,
hashtag. So
hey.
look at thanks to Tinted Elites, she's making my vision come true, and I really appreciate her and the team that she has working with her. Keep up the good work, guys.
Yeah, and coming soon also is Osum Brand Wear between
Come on.
Famous J and AGD
All right.
Let's go.
On top of that is Broke Money, you know what I'm saying? And the thing behind Broke Money is people think just because you pay your bills and you're disciplined on keeping up with your financialness and getting yourself together that you're broke.
Come on.
You're not broke,
That's
you
right.
are responsible.
Exactly.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
Come on.
Do not let this social media over all the years, everybody fool you because you will see the good times, but they not gonna show you that they being evicted.
Come on here.
They not gonna show you they car being repossessed. They not gonna show you that ain't nothing in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
They're not gonna show you nothing negative on what's going on with them that's actually real
Yeah. Come on.
to help somebody out.
Yeah.
They're just gonna show you this nice facade of whatever.
What?
You know,
What
flowers.
they say, everything they sparkle ain't gold.
Everything's sparkle ain't gold. So I just say if you're bill broke or you're behind on anything, I'm right there with you. You know why? Because
it's life.
it's life, and also once you start learning how not to be in debt.
Come on.
Once you start learning proper financial management with the money that you have.
Financial literacy.
Financial literacy. Once you
Yes.
start learning the true meaning of credit,
dollar.
the true meaning of a bank account, you know, the true meaning of what's actually going on and what you want in your life, you can understand it better and move better.
That's it.
You know, I always go back to that $200 credit card my freshman year in college.
Pop, swiping, no swiping.
Hey man, you need some money? Yeah, I need some money. Fill this out. You get $200. I get $200 for real. Free money, yeah, free money. They don't tell you nothing about the back end.
Thank you.
They don't tell you nothing about that small print. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you the true responsibility that's gonna come 5, 10, 15, 20 years later if you're still living of that $200.
Yeah.
What that $200 do to your life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
entrance.
The interest.
Yeah.
You know, testimony on child support. Thought I was
Come
paying
on,
it
child
out.
support.
Thought I was doing something. Called them. I said, "Ooh, y'all just got $7,000 from me." Oh, that was just interest. What you mean? So $7,000 go to interest, and I still got this due. But thank the Lord that it's paid off.
Come
it's
on.
done.
God.
I'm
Won't
through
he
with
do
that
it? Won't
testimony.
he
I
do it?
zeroed out. Baby mamas, I zeroed out.
Cash the bank. Cash the
The
bank.
testimony.
The testimony.
You know, so that was a learning process.
Yeah.
Child support was a fight for me, and it wasn't only a fight. That was a knock down, drag out, dog fight.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually tired.
Yeah.
Like I'm biting.
But it was your reality.
It was my reality.
Yeah.
So within that reality is the fight.
Yes.
I'm tired. I didn't work 50 hours and it's only $100 on my check.
Come on.
I done filed for my taxes. I don't get nothing back.
Yeah.
They trying to put a stop on my license. I got to get affidavits. I got to go to court. I got to do this. And that was the fight. People say we got to fight of our lives.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That was the fight of my life.
Come on.
You do.
That crooked system of child support was the fight of my life.
Come on.
Because how in any way that my daughter was 3 months old, I'm 15 going on 16 at the time, and I'm already 3,500 in the hole.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. And then the lady say, all them receipts in that shoebox, them gifts. Gifts? What you mean? Y'all said if we bring a receipt to show that we paid for diapers, milk,
Yeah.
all this. Now, well, how does it have to be presented then?
Right. Someone tell me that. So I can present it that way.
In a money order and a cashier's check. Okay, now I know. Thank you for that. So now it's time to bid on it. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Visor, I need 100. Meet me at Kroger's. I got a money order for you.
I can't you out there, baby. So if I got some, I got you. I got some for you. We get that Kroger.
But we all have,
That's right.
I just want to tell all the people, that was my testimony to say, no matter if you feel you in the fight of your life,
Yes.
and you're at your end of your wits, like they say, you just want to give up. You just want to stop. You just want to put everything down. You want to take your life. You want to do all that.
Don't
Stop.
do it. For real.
It is another day to live.
It is.
And like they say, the cliche is you live another day to fight.
That's right.
Just go on, fight that battle at that day.
No, really.
Ask God for the strength or the strength you need, your true friends, family, partners to give you some of uplift
Yeah.
and take it on tomorrow.
Come on.
Rest that night, lick your wounds.
Come on.
Because you know you got to get back in there tomorrow.
Man, look.
But you got
What
some.
is that? Put the Vaseline on it.
Put the Vaseline on it. You learn, and that's another thing. You learn how to fight.
Yeah.
You
Come,
do.
man,
You learn how to
dang
fight.
it. That's important.
When we're facing what we think is juggernauts, what we think is high mountains, you learn how to go about that. And then referring to scripture, God said, if you speak to that mountain,
Come on.
it shall be moved.
Come on.
right.
It shall uproot itself
Come on.
and go.
And go.
So we have to learn what our allies is, learn our weapons that we can use
That's right.
to combat what
Oh,
we're
yeah.
facing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm just
No, I love that. And one thing that I learned about me is my perseverance. That is
Ooh,
my
that's a word.
superpower.
That's a word.
Because regardless of what's going on, who said I can't, who said I won't, who said they can't see how I'll be able to, I do, I did. It always happens, and it's gonna keep happening. I'm gonna keep winning because I'm a winner.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a
Win,
winner,
win,
so I'm
no
gonna keep
matter
winning.
what.
And so those of you that are continuously, trying to throw the salt on you, girl, it's fine. Keep it going because I like a little seasoning.
Yeah, salt is
You know what I'm
good for seasoning.
saying? I
But
like a
guess
little
what?
seasoning.
You season the salt.
Come on.
Give me some on that. Big Pokey. I got that from you, baby. You season the salt. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Big Pokey. So, can you give us an example
Example of
of what we're discussing?
what we talking about, seasoning the salt or what?
Yeah, you season the salt.
Not
You
the
can
chicken
season to the
season.
salt.
Chicken.
How you cook?
Let her cook.
Yeah, I
I
want you to
cook with a
cook.
lot of love and a lot of patience and marinated it a little bit. And if I need to, pray on it too.
See,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about. That's not only
you
for
can feed the
food.
multitude.
Yeah, you can feed the multitude with your attitude. You
Come
can
on.
feed the multitude
That's
with
right,
your
that's
progress and perseverance.
That's right.
You can feed the multitude on how you work and react to things that supposed to knock you off your
Come
pivot,
on.
but you stay on your
Come
pivot.
on, because stuff is gonna happen. It's
it
not what
does.
happened, it's how you react to what happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And I learned that early on. If you mad and sad, that's fine. But you can't stay in there. Like you say, you can't let that be where you stay. You know, I always tell people, I give myself about a day or so. After a day or so, you can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I ain't gonna feel guilty about it. I ain't gonna let you talk bad to me about it.
No.
Because that's done. If you still on that, we can stop talking now.
Yeah.
You can move around.
Yeah,
Because
that's right.
once I done process, that's the worst thing you can do is let me process it. Once I process it, I don't
That's a
even care. So,
That breakdown.
like after I saw what I, cause I'm admit what I did wrong. Once I see what I did wrong, once I saw that you did this, you did that, and I did this,
Yeah.
I take full responsibility for my part always.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let's add accountability too.
Yeah.
Because it's so many people that we deal with or have dealt with that projects,
Come on.
try to project off of them onto you on what they did.
Mhm.
They not
Come on
taking
here.
accountability.
Come on.
They not taking nothing into what they did, what they said, how they act, how they move, how they backstab, how they talk down.
Exactly.
Look, I tell people, I say I can't be the villain and the superhero.
Right.
So
Gotta
you gotta
pick
pick one. You can't make me both.
Right.
You
Just
cannot
like you
make
can't
me
be the
both.
victim and the abuser.
Come
That's
on here.
right.
I'm gonna say
Come
that
on.
again. You can't be the victim,
Victim
and the abuser.
Right. Come
You
on.
have to pick one.
That's just like saying, you bad and don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? You can't be bad and failing. So you gotta pick one.
One of them got to be good.
I
One of
tell
them
the
got to
kids,
be
that
good.
man, look, so I can work with one or the other. But both
Both
of
of
them,
'em, come
nah,
on with it,
I
man.
ain't even finna let you do that to me.
Come on with it.
I ain't gonna let you do it.
Man,
It's,
mental
it's,
health,
it's crazy.
and see, the laughing,
Yeah.
the joy, the connection of mental health
Yeah, it's powerful.
It's powerful.
Yes.
And y'all seeing it in real time right here amongst
Real
family.
life. Yes.
You know, everything don't have to be a dog diet,
Yeah, that's true.
going for your throat, scratching for your eyes and all that. We can actually say, hey, kumbaya, my lord,
Right.
kumbaya. You see what I'm saying?
And so, how important is all of this to our diet? What we eat, the rest?
Very.
Yes.
Very. Because if you're in a, let's say, great state of mind, a good state of mind, it's like good. You want good food.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? You want something good to sip.
You know, I want me a little salad.
You want salad. You know what I'm saying? You want something that's gonna keep generating that positivity and that energy to stay high vibrational.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm guilty of the hamburgers.
Come on. Man, look, I'm gonna give you a good burger at least once a month.
Yeah, I'm guilty of the fried chicken,
Yeah.
and the fried
yeah.
I'm guilty of all the fried stuff, but health
Yes, it's well.
did
Yeah.
my mind. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so there's not as much friedness.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
as many burgers.
Yeah.
You know, fries or whatever we eat.
Yeah.
Man, the industry I'm in is tacos. Every day, all day.
Taco this, taco
I
that.
taco this, so
Come on, fish
I would-
taco, beef taco, chicken taco.
every taco on the board. But the vegetarian taco
Yeah.
is a woo. Me and my partner, we out in Bayport. We riding together. He said, man, Vaz, I'm hungry. I said, man, it's a good taco spot over there. He said, man, I'm tired of tacos.
Right.
I said, man, whatever you want or however you want a taco made, they gonna make it.
Yeah.
I went in there, they say, hey, my friend.
Right. So he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. He say, the veggies? I say, yeah, the veggies.
Yeah.
My coworker look, he say, veggies? I say, man, beans,
Mm-hmm.
rice,
Yeah.
lettuce,
Yeah.
cheese. 4 of them, good, all day long.
Yeah.
He looked at me and said, man, I'm gonna have to try that. He tried 2 of them before we pulled out the parking lot. I said, hold on, Vaza, man.
Right, we got to go
I
back
got to
around
go
and
back
race
in there and
around.
give me some more.
It's crazy you say that because it's this, you know, the Barrel taco.
Yeah, the Barrel.
And so I always get that one, the veggie one. And my mom was like, "You really like that?" I said, "Yeah," because I'll get that over because I'm not real big on beef.
Right.
But I'll do the chicken usually. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of the chicken too. And so when I tried that trial, ever since I tried it, that's all I want to get.
Because the thing is, you get redundant on eating the same old thing.
And it almost make you not eat nothing.
Not eat nothing.
Yeah.
You know, we have to find new and vigorous ways to sauce up our palate.
Come on.
You
come
like
on.
that right there, huh? Got the sauce up the palate, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't salt bait.
Yeah. Come on here. Come on here.
You know, you have to find different things that you like and different things that go together that can keep you healthy, keep you energized, you know, and keep the minerals that you need in your body.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that I faced was vitamin D.
Yeah,
I
me
went to
too.
the doctor and she was like, your vitamin D is low. I said, I didn't even know it could be low. That's some news.
Come on, what is that?
What's that? So she's like, I'm going to prescribe you these pills. I said, pills? Man, these little pills like this big.
Yeah.
50 of them, 1,200 milligrams. I had to do research on milligrams.
Right.
Like, what is 12? Because they was like 1,200 a lot. And once a week,
Yeah.
pop that mug, you going through the wall, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
So they took you too far.
Man.
That's funny.
But thank you, Dr. Grill, Village Medical, right
Shout
there
out.
on I-10 in Shepherd.
Yeah. And so, on that note, y'all, this was an amazing show tonight.
Yes, it
I
was.
thank y'all once again. Give all the props to my beautiful mom.
Yes, hey. Miss Felicia Viser. Thank you, Miss Felicia Viser.
And remember, y'all, this is like something that is important to me as my family. And I tell y'all, I don't always have them on here all the time, but they always on here all the time still because I'm on here.
Right. And I want to thank you for going through and answering the call when it was presented to you.
Ah!
I thank you for that.
Yes, no problem.
Miss Fee, Miss
Shout
Felicia,
out
thank
always.
you. Love you,
Yes,
girl.
yes.
KERB Online, love y'all.
Thank y'all so much.
And thank Miss Felicia
Yes.
again. You want to have
Thank
any last
you.
words?
No, I just appreciate my daughter for inviting me. I was a little hesitant, but
Real hesitant.
yes, I was. And she said, okay, do it for my birthday. And I'm like, but I did, and I really enjoyed it. And
Thank you.
remember, think twice before making a decision.
Ooh,
Y'all know this, right?
think twice for making that decision. I'm gonna set up on that one.
Look, y'all, it's always when you look good, you feel good. It's Jess and Jess Talks. Love on those that love on you. And this was Jess Talks episode 63.
63. Love y'all.
Yay!
It wasn't that bad, was it? Wasn't that bad.
Thank you.